Alright, so quick recap. We got our spring, our shock nuts at the top. We have our control arms on. We have our new ball joints in there. We have our torsion bar fixed now. Once you connect this torsion bar, be sure you're supporting weight on this control arm. You can look across the truck and see, make sure that torsion arm is pretty even with the other side. Because if you don't, and the torsion bar is bad, it'll break on you. So we've got our bolts applied back onto our lower control arm there. Those indexing dials again for alignments. We have our steering knuckle just held on by the bottom ball joint nut there, just slightly, so we can get everything kind of put back in, and we'll get the top one in and go from there. One thing when you take apart your steering knuckles and you look at these holes, if you look through there, you can kind of see they're chambered down. They start larger and they go smaller. If you look at a ball joint or a tie rod end, they should be the same way. What you don't want to see is if it ever gets hollowed out. If it starts getting hollowed out, or you see real bad lobes in it, where it's not smooth anymore, it's not circular in motion, or circular in nature, I guess, you'll have steering problems, whether it be a wobble or a noise, or you'll have some kind of problem, trust me. And the only way to fix it is pretty much to replace that whole steering knuckle. So they're not cheap. It's a big old chunk of iron. It's heavy. It's a heavy duty truck, so you gotta have heavy duty parts. It is what it is, but if you don't let it go too far, then you don't have to worry about it going real bad on you. So steering knuckle is normally pretty good until you start breaking off these guys beating on them or something. So we'll get our top one in, get our washer and nut on there. And by the way, I didn't tell you earlier, these are Moog ball joints, problem solvers, and then Moog tie rod ends too. So I think all in all, I've got a little less than $400 in this whole new front end setup pretty much. And again, like I said, we're going back to a stock ride height because the spacers had messed up the previous ones pretty bad. So I didn't want to repeat that problem, and I don't really care about having a level truck. I don't mind it. Stock's sometimes better. So we'll keep working and get back.